Watching TV is one of my favorite pastime activity. I usually watch cartoons, so the cartoon I love best is Detective Conan right by Aoi Armagosho. That is a story tells about revolve around of the cases. Kudo Shinichi is a high school student and also a detective. He always helps the police in many cases. But at one day during the investigation, he was discovered by a member of the black organization. They gave him a small capsule pack, called APTX 4869, but the poison did not kill him, just causing his body to become a child. So he must change his name. And his new name is Edogawa Conan and lives with Ran, his best friend, and Ran's father, Mori. However, in that child body, he still helps the policies of many inventors by Dr. Agasur Hiroshi. He has to go to primary school and there, he meet 5 friends and they become a small detective team. That's a very great film. If you don't like to watch, you also can read comics.
I grew up with Doraemon, and the cartoon series has taught me a lot. The movie has entertaining story plots. It's a fun show that engages kids' creativity with what-if gadgets. The show follows a formula, starting with Nobita's problems, usually caused by himself, Doraemon's gadget solving the problem, but is then misused and thus causing another problem. Every once in a while, the movie will break out from the formula and teach deeper, more emotional values. I remember a couple episodes about Nobita dealing with loss, or going back in time to meet his late grandma, or the one where Doraemon is going back to the future. I didn't like these episodes when I was a kid. As an adult now looking back, however, I appreciate what the author has done. These are the really weighty episodes with complex emotions. Besides, it does teach friendship. All the main characters have flawed personalities, but the group of friends have learned to accept each other regardless. Nobita is a whiny, lazy kid, and Doraemon is a good buddy who bails him out in most cases.
This is a movie I've seen so many times, the best love story I've ever seen. Even though I have watched this drama many times, every time I watch it, I still cry. You may wonder why I cry so much. That's because the movie has a romantic content and a beautiful setting. The film tells the love story of Rose Dewitt Bukater and Jack Dawson. Rose is a beautiful and intelligent girl. She was forced to kiss Hockley, a person of the aristocracy, which made her resentful and want to commit suicide. Jack is a person of a different class than Rose. He is a poor young man with a free spirit with the same desire to come to America to start a business. Rose met Jack. The two develop feelings for each other after Jack saves Rose once she attempts to commit suicide. They love each other even though there is a great distance between them. However, the ship had an accident on its way out. An iceberg caused the ship to crash and it was overflowed with water. Not everyone can escape safely. Jack sacrifices himself to keep Rose alive. Although it's just a classic sad love story, it encompasses a wide range of emotions, laughter, anger, fear, and feelings of deep love. The story shows that the power of love can do anything. The two main actors, that is Leonardo and Kate, had an excellent role playing. Also, the setting and staging of the boat surprised me. Last but not least, Celine Dion's wonderful title song My Heart Will Go On is at the end of the story. Even if Jack has left Rose forever, her heart will continue to love.
One of my favorite movies is the Harry Potter movie. A film about magic, the world of witchcraft, but no less profound and interesting. Harry Potter is a series of films collaborated between the US and the UK. This fantasy film consists of 8 parts based on the novel Harry Potter by author J.K. Rowling. The film revolves around 2 main characters, Harry Potter and Lord Voldemort. The main plot of the movie is battles between good and bad witches. The movie begins with Harry Potter living with his aunt's house when his parents pass away. On Harry's 11th birthday, Hagrid, a giant, came to Harry and brought him to Hogwarts Magic School. Harry Potter and his friends, with their courage and intelligence, have uncovered countless dangerous secrets hidden in the magical world. The film is about the struggle between good and evil, and ultimately victory belongs to the good. After many times of being harmed, Harry Potter strongly graced and overcame the evil witch Voldemort. Harry Potter is a famous fantasy film in the world and is loved by many people. This is also a movie associated with many people's childhood. You should watch this movie for entertainment and learning English effectively.
If I were asked, which Vietnamese film do you like the most, Choi Than Xuan is the first movie I think of. I love to watch Vietnamese movies. One of the Vietnamese films that have left me the most impression is Choi Than Xuan. This movie has 2 parts. The film is about Lin, the daughter of a well-off family. She really likes Korean culture, so she came to Korea to live and study. Here, Lin accidentally lives with Kan, Mai and Jun-soo, the son of the innkeeper. Jun-soo is talented in singing and dancing. Dashing but rebellious. This guy is the spirit of Lin. In Korea, Lin and Jun-soo gradually develop feelings for each other. However, after that, Lin's family went bankrupt. Her mother was sick, so she returned home. Jun-soo was quite shocked but couldn't do anything else. He concentrated on his work. After many things happened, in the end Lin and Jun-soo got back together but were opposed by Jun-soo's family. Part 1 of the series closes with an open ending. In Part 2, after Jun-soo's mother started to sympathize with Lin, Jun-soo had an accident and he lost his memory. Jun-soo has to go to America for treatment and fall in love with another girl. At this time, Lin was extremely sad. However, after that, Jun-soo once again fell in love with Lin even though he has not yet remembered who she is. Gradually, Jun-soo regained his memories. He remembered that Lin was his first love. After many difficulties and obstacles, the two of them have come to each other. Youth is a Korean-style film, with many ironical details impressing viewers. In particular, the footage of the movie is very beautiful and sharp. I like this film very much.
Famous cartoon Tom and Jerry have been associated with the childhood of many children, me too. It's an animated series with funny and lovely details. The film is about living in the same house between cat, Tom, and mouse, Jerry, ensure the ransom and cats are difficult to become friends with. The film shows a poor cat Tom and clever mouse Jerry. Cat Tom has an owner who is extremely afraid of rats, so she always asks Tom to catch the mouse in a cave on the wall. The chase of Cat Tom and Mouse Jerry has created the laughter, excitement, and success of the film. Besides, it is impossible not to mention the Spike in the movie. Dogs don't like cats, neither does Spike. In many times chasing Jerry, Tom accidentally ruined Spike's sleep, and Cat Tom was subjected to anger from the dog Spike. The content of the movie is simply that, but the movie Tom and Jerry always attracts audiences of many different ages thanks to the lovely characters as well as interesting details. This is a world-famous cartoon and is one of the symbols of the film industry. I like this film very much.